So Tallulah, please come in.
Can you now come in? Yeah.
Welcome, genius.
Yeah.
Sorted. So,
We're recording?
yeah.
Let's start with Ayesha and with inspiration.
So cool.
Hey everyone, my name's Tallulah Rose. I'm from ROSEYE and I'm going to talk a bit about REP ways of speaking, about some of the inspirations behind the songs and the meanings, and so yeah, let's dive into it. The first one is Ayesha. The intention of this song, for me, I really wanted to celebrate female sensuality, and between women as well, because I feel like, you know, a lot of the female sexuality and sensuality that we see in the media is very hypersexualized. I also like, there's a big place in my heart for that too, you know, like I do love Megan Thee Stallion, like I think she's great, you know, so I also love that, but it's also very hypersexual. And I also think that, you know, sensuality and female sensuality is something which has been very suppressed, repressed, shamed, punished. There's been a lot of violence against it. It's something which needs safety to come out and to be free and to connect. Also, you know, myself being a woman in very male-dominated spaces, being in the music industry, you know, it's very precious and rare for me to be able to, like, even not in a sexual way, just in a sensual way, be able to connect with that sensuality that women hold. And men have it too, but like it's something which, and also not to speak in binary terms here, but the feminine essence, I wanted to connect with that softness and to celebrate that and to uplift that, not as a performative thing, but as an experiential thing. Yeah, to kind of celebrate and uplift women's stories, women together, not to perform for anyone, not for anyone's pleasure, not for the male gaze, for ourselves, for our own pleasure, our own empowerment, and to tell our own stories. So that's my intention with the song, was to make women feel sensual, sexual, seen, not in a way where it's for someone else, that it's really like being celebrated like a queen, you know? So yeah. The inspiration for this song, this is kind of like a funny story, because so I started seeing this girl, and it reminded me back to the first girl that I ever had a kind of relationship with or was seeing, and her name is actually not Ayesha, but Ayesha just came to me as a name, as a word. I was like, this fits, this feels right. It just came to me like a vision, you could say. And I was just remembering like how amazing it was to have that first experience of being with a woman and having that intimate and sensual connection with a woman. And this seeing this girl really brought me back to like the first time I'd ever experienced that, and it was something that I hadn't explored for a while because I'd been with men for a while, and then it just reawakened this part of me where I was celebrating female sensuality and female love, and how much of a healing space that has been for me also in my own journey. So that's kind of the inspiration of the song.
Let's go into the lyrics.
Cool. So the lyrics of Ayesha are actually depicting the first time that I met this girl. Like, I think we were at some event, and then, so yeah, driving on the way slow in your leopard print coat. I'm actually wearing a leopard print coat. That's so funny. It turns out to be a theme in my life. But she was driving and I was in the back of the car. And yeah, I remember, like, you know, the tension of, I was in the back of the car, then I was in the front, and I was just like, the lyrics came from remembering this night, being back in it again, and feeling that feeling of like, I really like this girl, but yeah, I'm scared, like I don't know what this is, and also feeling these feelings of like, I'm so attracted to this girl, but like this is kind of new for me, and feeling that tension and knowing I really like this person and was drawn to them, but not knowing how to approach it, not knowing how to develop it, not knowing like how to act, how to be, and all of the tension that was in the desire of that, in the wanting, in the longing. That's the kind of the first verse. So then the chorus. When you're calling my name, Ayesha, dazzling in your features, I'm taking my time, Ayesha, I can't hold back. It's like, I feel like female lovemaking can be, it's a lot slower, and that was, we're going into depth here, but I feel like it was really an important experience for me to experience making love slowed down, because I had been, you know, in so many situations where with men where it had just been like very fast and quite like straight to the point, if you get me. And this was like so different, and it was sensual, it was more energetic, it was more about flow, it was more about water, you know.
We know.
So I think also, you know, I was watching a woman in her sexuality, in her sensuality, and seeing her as this kind of glorious queen, and also experiencing myself in that way by looking at another woman in this way, in this state, which was, yeah, it was an incredible experience. And that's kind of where the chorus lyrics came from, this dazzling, glorious creature of a woman, you know. And then the second verse, it's really like the sensual thing about how your bodies like mesh, intertwine, become one. And again, this timing thing, slowing down, that was so important for me. And also, you know, a reflection of life. Like, where do you find the sensuality, the slowing down in your life? A lot of the time we are moving so quickly. We're trying to get somewhere, we're not present, we're not here, we're not enjoying the experience. Like, the sensation of like, you know, also in sex, like why do you touch something? Is it to get to orgasm? Is it to get to a place? Or is it to be existing in the experience? Is the actual touching and the sensuality, is that the experience itself? And I really love that.
Where does the name Ayesha comes from?
You know, Ayesha, it really just came to me. It was like, I remember I was jamming somewhere on some jam session, and these words just came to me, like Ayesha, Ayesha, like I was just vibing with it. I took it away, I had this recording on my phone and I was listening to it, and I was like, I need to do something with this, with Ayesha, like it speaks to me. And the name itself, it just came to me, like I don't know where it itself came from, but it was representative for me. And it came out after I started seeing this girl, and I had these memories came back from like a few years ago of the first time I'd kind of connected with a woman in that way. So yeah, that's kind of where Ayesha comes from. You're a queen.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I think we got this.
Yeah.
One.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool. Are you stopping the video?
I'm stopping the video.
Cool.